In this video, we are going to go over the geometric transformation called translations. Translations. A translation is a vertical and or a horizontal slide. So I'm just taking this figure and sliding it over and down to be where this figure is. So a symbolic form, okay? So here's kind of the rule that we use to go ahead and explain translations. So you're gonna have an X and a Y. Well, in order to have the horizontal shift, you're going to add whatever the horizontal shift is to X. So X plus H, comma, and the Y coordinate then would be Y plus K. H represents the horizontal shift. K represents the vertical shift. Now, the translations are going to result in congruent polygons. So again, congruent, okay? They will be the same shape, the same size. They will have the same angle measurement on all, okay? So if I take this shape and I put it right on top of this shape, they're gonna be identical. Translations is just a slide, just sliding it over. So I can slide it to the left or the right, I can slide it up and down, or I can do both. But a translation is just a slide. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to go ahead and write these notes down. Okay, let's look at this example here. So graph and label each figure and its image under the given translation, and then give the new coordinates. So I already graphed the coordinates that it gave us, okay? So it says triangle ABC with vertices at -6, 4, 4, 1, and C at -7, -1. So again, this is kind of hard to see, but this right here is your axes, right? So here's the x-axis, here's the y-axis, but they're right here. It's kind of hard to see. You can kind of more tell from here. So again, this is going to be positive x, this will be negative, this will be positive going up, this is negative going down. So here is the rule that I am given, right? I am told that x and y, so take my coordinates that I have, x I'm going to add 3 and y I'm going to add 2. So two ways I can do this. One, I can start at A and be like, okay, x-axis, I'm going to move +3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 over. And then on the y-axis, I'm going to go +2. So I'm going to go up 2, 1, 2. So my new point for A, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, would be right here. Also, what I can do is take the information I have. So A, I have is -6, 4. Well, -6 plus 3 is going to be -3. And 4 plus 2 is going to be 6. So my new A coordinate should be at -3, 6. So let's see. Go here, 1, 2, 3, negative, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is correct. So now B, I have 4 is at 4, 1. So I'm right here at 4, 1 is B. Well, if I follow this rule that it tells me, I am going to add 3 to the x. So again, B, I'm going to add 3 to the x. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 2 to the y. So I'm going to go 1, 2. So it should be right there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That is my new B coordinate. Well, let's look at that. 4 plus 3 is 7. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So here's my origin, right? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's correct. 1, 2, 3 up. That's correct. Last but not least, we are looking at C. C is currently right now over here at -7, -1. But again, I'm going to go up 3 to the right, plus to my x value. So 1, 2, 3. And then +2 to the y value, so I'm going to go up 2, 1, 2. So right here should be my new C dot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There is C. So these, again, all get the cute little prime. So let's look at what we got for C. 7 plus 3. 7 plus 3 is -4. -1 plus 2 is 1. Let's count. Here's my origin. So 1, 2, 3, -4, up 1. That is correct. Draw a little line. And there now, this figure has just merely slid over 3 and up 2 and is now here. They are congruent figures. So that is all that a translation is essentially a slide. I'm going to slide it to the left 3 and up 2, and I'm going to slide everything together. So you can count it on a graph, or you can just take the rule and apply it to the coordinates that you are given. Okay, now looking at this one, right? I have two figures. They have slid already. This is my original figure, and this one says it has a cute little apostrophe, guys. Think of that as the first copy, okay? So this is the new. Original right here, new right here. I need to write a rule describing the translation below. So what is the rule? Let's look at this. First, let's pick a point. So let's go with P. We're going to pick point P. So point P is right here. The origin, again, on this one is really hard to see. I'm sorry. I'm going to highlight the origin here, here, and here. So point P is at 1, 2, 3, -4. So P, better color. P is at -4. And 1, 2, 2. Now I need to write the new rule. So how far to the left or the right did this go first, because that is my x value, and then how far up or down? Well, let's figure that out. So it is in line here. So I need to make it in line with this guy here. That could be the path, right? Give it a different color. This could be the path that P went. So let's say, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I went to the right 9, so I went plus 9. And then I go 1, 2, 3 down. So 3 down would be -3. So let's try that. -4 plus 9 is 5. So P prime should be at 5, and then 2 minus 3 would be at -1. So let's see. Is the new one at 5, -1? So I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 1. That is correct. So now the rule. To write the rule for that, so we just did an example. If I have x and I have a y coordinate, the rule on this diagram, so the rule turns into x plus 9, y minus 3. So this rule states, take the original x and y, add 9 to the x value, and subtract 3 from the y value, and that will be the new coordinate. Okay, let's look at this one. This one is applying two different transformations to a shape. So the quadrilateral STUV with vertices here at -5, 5, or -5, 5, 1, 7, 0, 1, and -4, 2. So I already plotted that out for you. First, we're going to reflection over the x-axis, and then we're going to translate x and y. We're going to add 4 to the x value and add 3 to the y value. So a couple things you can do. One, you can just plot out every move, okay? We can go ahead and draw out every step and figure out what the new location is going to be, or we can just apply the rules that we know to come up with the new coordinates. But first, let's go ahead and do every step. So the x-axis here is right here. First, we're going to go ahead and reflect over the x-axis. So just like we did before, we're going to go ahead and use red for our second step, right? A. So reflect over here. U is then just going to come down here because it's going to be equal distance away. T, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. New T point will be right here. Z is 2 away, so 1, 2 away. And S, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. So that is the shape just reflected over the x-axis. We did that. Now I'm going to add 4 to the x and 3 to the y. So for every point, I'm going to add 4 to the x. So if I add 4 on the x value, it's going positive. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be here. 3 to the y is going to be 1, 2, 3. It's going to be right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that'll be the new u. Same with T, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. New T is going here. This is S, I didn't label it, but it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It'll be right there. That is the new S. And then last but not least, we have Z, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It'll be right there on top of what was the old U. So here is the shape. The blue is the shape that we want after applying both of those translations. How can I figure out what the new points are without doing that? Well, reflecting over the x-axis. So do we remember what happens here? Okay, if we reflect over the x-axis, our y value is negative, right? So x, y, reflecting over the x-axis is x comma negative y. Our y changes. So we can do that with everything. So I have S, T, U, Z. So S was negative 5, 5. Then it's negative 5, negative 5 after A. Okay, this is all after just the reflection. T would change to 1, comma, negative 7. U is 0, negative 1. And Z is negative 4, negative 2. Now, if I translate it, so I add 4 to the x and I add 3 to the y. Well, negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1. S, is S at negative 1? Yes. Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Is S on the y value negative 2? Yes. Okay, and you're just going to continue to do that. So right here for T, I have 1 plus 4 is 5. I have negative 7 right here plus 3 is negative 4. U, I have 0 plus 4 is 4. I have negative 1 plus 3 is negative 2. On negative 4, I have plus 4 is at 0. And this should be a Z here. There's not a V. And negative 2 plus 3 is negative 1. Oh, sorry. No, that's 1, not negative 1. So that is 1. And actually, I incorrectly wrote this one right here. That is 4, 2. Okay, U is 4, 2. I don't know what I was thinking. It is 4, 2, not negative. That is a positive.